Fat Joe may be known for a little bit of exaggeration. No, I'm playing. No, Fat Joe is known for telling the most egregious lies in hip-hop history, but this one right here may top the cake. You see, Fat Joe just allegedly remixed a story about beating up Young Buck in Chicago back in the day at one of those winter jams where every rapper was in attendance. He explained this story on the Joe and Jada podcast, but I have to forewarn you, Fat Joe has a history of lying. He once said that he robbed 70 of his classmates with no gun in a gym in his high school. He said he even had the people that he robbed help him wheel the stuff out of the gym.
Tell y'all true story, so boom, watch this video to the end. So, my man's just sent me a video with Fat Joe lying. Straight capping, straight fraud behavior. Y'all wanna see the video of this fake dude? Come on.
What were you like in high school? Terrible. The biggest bully.
Stop it.
I once robbed my whole gym.
Oh no. You robbed the whole gym? Come on, let's get back into this, because this is straight cap.
The whole gym.
Stop it.
Like 70 kids.
Cap.
Without a gun.
70?
Yo, everybody give me your coats, give me your Walkmans, give me your this.
You hear this?
Some of the kids I was actually cool with.
Oh, I'm done. So you mean to tell me you robbed 70 kids in a gym? First of all, where was the gym teacher? Where was the gym staff? Where was these people at? Where was where they at? Okay. You robbed 70 people in a gym in the Bronx, and you telling me 70 Bronx dudes, nobody popped off on you? Because all it took was 2 or 3 of them to take you down, probably even 1. Stop playing with me, son. Fat Joe, you a liar. Why you capping out here acting like you that tough? I'm about to call up some real BX gremlins to see if this story is real or not, which we already know is fake. Come on, let's get back into this fraudulent story.
I was like, yo, run it.
Stop
Everybody, run it.
Lies.
I couldn't even carry it. Some of the guys I robbed had to help me carry this stuff.
Man, get out of here. This is just to show you that all these rappers be lying. It's all cat. Dr. Seuss stories, Dr. Doolittles, a whole bunch of Little Red Riding Hood stories, a whole bunch of Ninja Turtle stories. Stop playing with me, son. Fat Joe, you lying. As a matter of fact, the BX just canceled you for capping on that show and keeping a serious face like you telling the truth. Now that shit gets me tight. Fat Joe, if I ever see you in the streets and I ask you about this story and you try to keep a serious face while you gonna lie to me to my face?
Fat Joe even claimed that he was working on a joint project with Biggie Smalls back in the day before he passed away because they had such a good friendship. And then we saw Lance Rivera kind of debunk that and say, you know what, man, I hate to do Joey crack like this, but that nigga's lying.
You being around Big, you knew all the plans he had. Isn't it any truth that he was working on an album with Fat Joe?
Because I don't know for sure, right? But I'm calling cap. I'm calling cap that they're, because I would have, if there was a real legitimate album, I would have heard about that, right? And I wouldn't have heard about them doing songs together, right? Because, you know, in Daddy's house, in, you know, all across Big going to studio, you could get a verse or you might not get a verse, depending on his mood and how much money you had in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? Because he was a how much weed you got on you type shit. You know what I'm saying? But I call cap on Fat Joe. I hate the, you know, show me the receipts. Show me the receipts, Fat Joe. I like I said, I don't know for sure, but I'm calling cap on that one. I hate to do it, Joe.
Hell, I even seen Fat Joe say that when Michael Jackson died in 2009, the Taliban took the day off and danced around a fire to Michael Jackson's greatest hits.
Type of shit.
I'm gonna tell you a cap story right now, and nobody's gonna believe me if you wasn't tuned in. The Taliban took a day off for MJ. I'm telling you. It was on CNN. In Pakistan. Yo, I'm trying to tell y'all. Yo,
Oh my God. Oh,
Let me hear this. I gotta hear you out, my brother.
I'm just trying to tell you because I'm not sure if everybody. I'm a CNN head. Whether they lied and it was propaganda or whatever it was. When MJ died, they said that the Taliban took a day off and they had them dancing around a boombox in the mountains. The Taliban was in there trying to do the Michael Jackson.
Hey, yo, what are you?
MJ was the biggest shit in the world ever created.
God, yo, oh Jesus Christ!
He made the Taliban take a day off. It's crazy.
CNN said the Taliban took a day off and they had them doom, 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 dancing around the box. I'm telling you. Listen,
I will say this.
Uncle Murda and Tony Ayo came on to the Joe and Jada podcast. And Fat Joe used to have beef with G-Unit. And he swears it was the most serious beef to ever hit hip-hop history. Somebody was gonna die. It was on Go When We Saw You. And he explained the story about how apparently when he was at one of these Winter Jam radio concerts where everybody was in attendance, he was getting off stage and Young Buck bucked from the top level. He said that it ended up with Young Buck getting a 2-piece and a biscuit. I don't know.
Tell you breaking news. If I never told nobody or said this story before, but because we saying it, I might as well. But you know, I caught Young Buck in that time.
Oh shit!
I never heard that story.
You know he ain't gonna tell 50 that.
Yeah, call Young Buck.
Tell the story because he ain't gonna tell.
Man, he got 2-piece legend. Like, yeah, Young Buck, man. That nigga tried to front on me. He said, yo, I'm telling you.
They put hands on Buck.
I'm telling you.
Supposed to be no head.
No. All right.
So
no
happened?
story or you want the story?
I want the story.
I never heard this.
Nigga,
I'm out.
so I'm at like a winter jam, not a summer jam.
Found out Fat Joe and put hands on Young Buck. Now that's a fact. I'm just thinking this shit. My go ahead. Just,
keep writing, Murder. Keep writing.
I'm over here writing while we doing
To this point, he said, yo, Fat Joe a real nigga. He never told that. So to this point, he said Fat Joe real. I didn't. We was talking. You already said it. All right, fuck it.
Nah, fuck that. Finish that
story.
shit. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I need this
I
shit.
never
Finish
heard
that
this.
shit, Joe.
Damn, I want to go to Nashville, Tennessee one day.
It's all good.
I was just supposed to go out there, and I need.
You ain't got nothing to do with this.
You just deaded my money in that. Go ahead.
So what happened, man?
Go ahead, man.
Nah, he fronted on me. So we in Chicago, right? And if you talk about the Pistol Pete little niggas, no, I had the ugly ones with me. Ugly ones with me, right? In Chicago. And so I'm coming off stage. It's like a summer jam, but a winter jam. Right? It was winter, right? So everybody on there, Young Jeezy, Fab, there was a lot of witnesses too. I don't know. They don't never tell my stories when I'm the victor. I never hear the story. You know what I'm saying? So I'm getting off the stage and it's dumb dark. Like it's mad dark. And there was somebody up on the second thing. He was like, yo, crack. But I just got off stage. I'm ripping it down. Chicago. I'm walking out. Says, yo, crack. You hear me, nigga? I look up. Oh, it's Young Buck. I got a water bottle in my hand. Fuck out of here. I throw the water bottle up there. I said, come down, pussy. Come down, pussy.
Damn.
Come down, pussy.
Damn.
Yo, I'm going crazy. Oh, you know, I don't never get like.
So when he came down,
I don't know. I don't get tested. Like, it's very hard to test me. Yeah, yo, I'm telling you, I'm going.
Come on, man.
I just black out. So I'm waiting for the nigga. The nigga up there, he got to come down the staircase, right? So I'm losing my mind. Right, like, yo, come nigga, come. He had a bunch of niggas with him too, a bunch of Chicago dudes with him, right? So the cops come and they form like a barricade. Like there's like 5 cops. They close the staircase so he won't come. He took too long to come down, by the way. Like, you know, when you see a nigga, you ready to tear him up. You down.
Get the
Yeah. He's taking too long, right? And so when he comes down, he's in the staircase and he's trying to tell me like, yo, this ain't got nothing to do. But he was just talking crazy. He tested me to see if Fat Joe was pussy. You know, a lot of niggas is pussy. They act
Joe,
like
you
they
sure
tough,
he just
but
wasn't
you catch
saying
him.
what up? Like he said,
Hell no. It was at the height of the beef.
Oh.
So he's in the staircase. Yo, I wasn't this and that. But he poked his head out just 1 second over the cop's thing. The nigga caught the...
What he do?
Even the barber hit him.
So what he do?
The man said even the barber hit him. So he poked his head out. How many people hit him? All that in front of the police? Y'all some bad motherfuckers, man.
Dude, even the barber.
Even the barber hit him?
He hit us with the my bag. Yo, it wasn't like that. This, that.
Damn.
Then we jumped. I tell you, I had the, that was the
Shit
best.
sad.
I had the ugly niggas with me.
My bad. I'm just thinking little lines again.
No, I'm just telling you. It was like this. Yo, it happened.
I never heard this story. This is the first time.
I'm telling you the truth.
That's great. Not
There's a lot of stories we never heard. He
You don't want to come up here.
he can't come up here anyway. Why? Because the nigga ain't down with the movement no more. He can't come up here. Say his part. What you gonna say? I'll tell him in his face. Come on, JD, you fucking with
Listen,
the
Fellow Nashville rapper and friend of Young Buck, Starlito, would come out and call Cap on the story. He would say, Cappuccino, I was there. Chicago PD put me in cuffs as they de-escalated, and Lil Wayne's security got me out of the jam. No one harmed anyone. Hell, actually, Starlito and Buck on a podcast before spoke on the situation. Now, Starlito did say he got body slammed by the police, but they didn't say anything about Fat Joe 2, 3, 4, bing, bop, boom, bop, bing, bop, bam. Young Buck's face right over the shoulder of the police.
We went to
we hit a few spots.
Chicago and Detroit. I got body slammed by the police in Chicago. Fucking with Fat Joe in there.
Hey man, fuck with fucking Fat Joe there, man. I was when I think about it, man, I was a wild boy, man.
Yeah,
we had some wild shit.
Times. But like, you know,
people don't even know some of this shit. I don't want to
even
speak
when you
on
mentioned
that.
like, you know, you had 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
Yeah.
It's like it's a gift and a curse.
And to make it even worse, Young Buck's DJ from 20 years ago had to come out and speak up for Buck and say, hey, bruh, Fat Joe, I ain't even like that, but you're lying. You actually were with the police.
Hey, yo, what up? Hey, look, I'm DJ Don Juan, right? I was Young Buck's DJ from 2006 to like 2008. And yesterday I'm wondering why I'm seeing, you know, this post about Fat Joe and this 2-piece biscuit. And so I finally stopped and watched it today, you know. And look, man, the majority of people I know that Joe is a percentage-wise cap. There's always like something and then there's something. And it is what it is. I don't personally know Joe. I know cats that do. It is what it is. I'm not hating on podcasts. I'm a huge fan of Jadakiss, you know what I'm saying, the whole joint. You see how he just kind of put the pillow over. Look, man, I love entertainment, but I was actually there at that Chicago show. All right, and it was a lot of people, yes, and we were up on the top tier. And I was specifically watching this. I'm not the goon, I'm the DJ. So I'm watching everything from like, everybody's in front of me and I'm right there, right? I see this. I'm right there at that tunnel that comes down. What Joe is lying at is Joe pulled up at the bottom of that tunnel with 4 cops with him. Like they were surrounding him. Like there was already a tension in the air that the beef was going on and that Buck was gonna be there. And Joe was moving around the whole time with police. I'm not knocking that. That's just exactly what happened. The police didn't just randomly pop up and form some type of barricade at the tunnel. They was already with him. And yes, the police did form a barricade, but they was rolling with him from the stage all the way back to his tour bus. They was there. Buck was barking from the top. The whole crew was, because Buck was down for the unit. Buck was down for 50. I know things have happened, but everywhere we went, you was not going to disrespect 50 Cent in front of Young Buck. So Buck was like, he was barking at him, right? Joe comes into view at the bottom of that tunnel and looks up at Buck and says, yo, Buck, no disrespect to you, but fuck 50. And when he said that, like Buck just turned into an animal and they just rammed down that corridor to come down. Like it was a big arena. We were in Chicago and he starts coming down, but he can't get to him because of the police. Buck and Joe and them, as soon as Buck started coming, Joe and them took off to go to the tour buses, bro. And I don't get it. I know it's cap, and they say all, you know, news is good news or whatever for the game, for like this business that we're in. And it's funny looking at the memes and stuff like that, but 2-piece biscuit where? Literally. I might as well just be the journalist. I'm the DJ, I'm not the goon, dude. Like I'm not on the front line ready to go to war physically like that, especially at that time, right? Nowadays it's a little bit different, but back then I was very young, was new to the whole play. It's cap, bro. It's cap. Coach PR reposted it. They know other people. RP Tick, telling on them. It's cap, bro. Why though? And now that bring Buck up on the podcast, man. Like I said, like Joe is cap, man. It's all for entertainment though. So I was actually there. I saw it with my own 2 eyes. No 2-piece, no biscuit. Just Fat Joe with police from the moment he went on stage to the moment he came off stage and to back at his tour bus, which was probably smart on his part. Because like I said, Buck was not playing no games back then when it came to anything dealing with G-Unit, 50 Cent, any of that. You know, and Buck definitely had them goons with him, them gorillas with him. And they weren't all from Chicago. They were from, some of them was from the Ville. It was with us everywhere we went. And best believe, yeah. So anyway, shout out to Buck. You know what I'm saying? Joe can keep capping. Shout out to them in their podcast. They ain't tripping, do numbers. But there was no two-piece and no biscuit. I was there.
Young Buck would even clarify the story on this situation to probably the hottest remix to track in 2025. G Herbo's went legit. He even shot a visual. You know I can't play it for YouTube purposes, but the lyric that he addressed it all went something like this. He said, every day some new shit. These rappers need to quit teaming up on a podcast, making they little skits. Joe, I'm recovered. Let me talk a little bit. Said you gave me a two-piece. Well, where's the biscuit? Told the story, but you just had to go and twist it. I thought I would miss it. You threw a water bottle and didn't think that I would risk it. I ought to take it there, but I'm not gonna act like this scripted. Just here to tell the truth so the fans can't get conflicted. No hands was put on nobody, even though I attempted. I don't know if this was you, Fat Joe, or the Ozempic, but speak facts when you say my name. This ain't Rucker Park. I don't play them type of games. Buck. Fat Joe, man. Hey, classic storyteller. I get that to him, man. Hey, listen, I ain't gonna lie. I sauce up my stories too, man. That's what a great storyteller does, but you gotta know when you're going too far. Fat Joe, come on now, dog. It's cool when you telling lies like I robbed 70 people at the gym, because it's really nobody that can confirm this story nor deny it. But when you start telling stuff like this, when you start saying these stories like, oh, we put hands and feet on Young Buck, even the barber lined them up, bars, then you do know that Young Buck is still alive to address this stuff, right? See, that's the art of storytelling. You gotta know how far you can take it. In this one, you jumped over the line, homie. So I just think that Fat Joe was out here just saucing up a story, man. I don't think nobody should take him serious. You know, I just think that he's a hilarious dude. And hey, man, he's just trying to keep the podcast afloat. That's all it is. He's one of the heart and souls of this podcasting space, because just cap, man. Just say your caps, you know, say your lies. You know, I think he's leaning into it now that that's like what everybody says. But like I said, man, you took it too far on this one, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below in the comment section, man. Do y'all believe that Joe really did give Young Buck a two-piece and a biscuit over the shoulder of the Chicago PD? I mean, hell, King Von got away with all the murders. Why can't he get away with a little beating? You know what I mean? So y'all let me know, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell. We out, baby. Boom.
IG-TheLaFlare.
It's him.